Every bakery product goes through 3 major steps to be finished. The first step is preparing the dough, which is mixing the ingredients together. The second step is to form the dough, and the third step is to bake the dough. The first step and the third step are common steps between all products. As we all know, mixer and ovens are basic equipment, and they come in many different shapes and have many different features, but they all have the same functions. So what about the second step, which is forming the dough? This step is product specific, which means that the equipment needed to make French bread is different from the equipment that makes flatbread and that makes cakes or cookies. So what about making the Orban or forming the Orban dough? There are 2 methods to prepare the dough for forming. The first method is called sheeting the dough. This is what you have been watching. The second process is called divide and round. This is done by a machine that will process 36 dough balls in approximately 20 seconds. For the sheeting process, Bakery R&D Consulting developed the rotating cutter. This cutter will cut, imprint, and pierce 12 pieces of Orban in one rotation. The output of the cutter can be increased by adding more cups to the cutter. The Orban sheeter and cutter is a high-production Orban producer. This automatic sheeter and cutter will first sheet the dough to your specified size and thickness. Then, by an automatic conveyor, the dough will advance to the cutting area where the Orban will be cut, imprinted, and pierced, all in a continuous process. This system will produce over 100 pieces in 1 minute. Also available is the larger 4x4 cutter. This cutter utilizes 16 cups and will produce twice as much. Some of the benefits using the multiple rotary cutter are simple, easy, and safe to use, combining cutting, imprinting, and piercing the dough in one step, used manually or automatically by attaching the rotary cutter to an automatic sheeter. No need for extra space, at least 15 times faster than the current manual procedure. With our vertical press, the dough is flattened and placed onto a special red plastic plate. The plate and the dough is then placed into a semi-automatic divider and rounder. This unit will process 36 dough balls in about 20 seconds. Each one of the dough balls are consistently the same roundness and weight compared to the hand operation where it takes approximately 30 minutes or more to complete the same amount of dough balls by hand. Of course, making the Orban manually and one piece at a time is time-consuming and physically exhausting. Since then, Bakery R&D Consulting and founder Michel Bahome developed a single stamp that will cut, imprint, and pierce all at the same time. To be even more efficient, Bakery R&D developed a multi-vertical press. This new unit will flatten, pierce, and print 6 round dough balls all at the same time. And by changing out the upper plate of the multi-press unit, you can also make Fider el Melik, flatbreads, tortillas, and pancakes all with the same unit. Some benefits using the multiple vertical press include very simple, small, and safe to use, combining imprinting and piercing the dough pieces in one step, fast and efficient and produce more uniform finished Orban, no extra space needed, no scrap dough to waste, heat element to heat surface of dough and keep embossing and print from fading during fermentation, button to control temperature and time, simple mechanism to control the height of the upper plate and amount of pressure applied. Upper plate is changeable to make Fider el Melik, flatbread, tortilla, and pancake. Baking is a combination of art and science, and to get the desired product quality and uniformity, all these factors like mixing, dough temperature, fermentation, and proofing need to be controlled. For further information, log on to our website at www.coptickorban.com.